One of the strangest passages in the entire Barita Chadasha appear only in Bashura al Pi Matai. It says tombs were opened, many saints were raised, and they appeared to many people in Jerusalem after Yeshua's resurrection. This event is only recorded in Matthew's Gospel. Mark does not mention it. Luke does not mention it. John does not mention it. That means we must read Matthew carefully without adding assumptions beyond what the text itself says. Bashura al Pi Matai says that when Yeshua died, the earth shook, rocks split, and tombs were opened. This language sounds deeply apocalyptic. In Mechshava Yehudit, earthquakes and open graves often symbolize divine intervention and the arrival of the age to come. The Greek text says, many bodies of the sleeping saints were raised. The word for sleeping is kekimimenon. This was a common Jewish expression for the righteous dead awaiting resurrection. Matthew never identifies them by name. The Greek word hagioi simply means holy ones or saints. Most likely, Matthew refers to righteous covenant members of Israel who had died previously. Matthew does not say, all the dead were raised. He specifically says, many. This is not presented as the final universal resurrection. It is selective and limited. Matthew says the tombs opened at Yeshua's death, but the saints themselves came out after his resurrection. That timing is extremely important to the theology of the passage. One major reason may involve the concept of Bichorim firstfruits. Paul later describes Mashiach as the Bichorim of those who have fallen asleep. The saints appear only after Yeshua rises, preserving his preeminence. In biblical imagery, Bichorim represented the beginning of a coming harvest. Yeshua's resurrection becomes the beginning of resurrection victory itself. The resurrected saints may function as signs that the future resurrection age has begun breaking into history. Bashura al Pi Matai never says they became immortal. He never says they received glorified incorruptible bodies, and he never says they lived forever. Did they die again? The passage also never explicitly says they died again. This is one of the biggest unanswered questions in the entire account. The text simply does not tell us what happened to them afterward. Many scholars compare this event to Lazarus, meaning a restoration to mortal life rather than final glorified resurrection. That distinction is very important in Jewish resurrection theology. In Paul's writings, final resurrection includes immortality, incorruptibility, and transformation. Matthew 27 never explicitly describes any of those details regarding these saints. That is why caution matters. Matthew tells us the saints were raised, appeared publicly in Jerusalem, and became signs of resurrection power. But the text never fully explains their final destiny, and that silence may be intentional.